Yeah. Tell us about how you wrote the song for Elvis.
Okay. What I did is I told a kid, I said, Elvis isn't doing very good. So then he said, well, why don't you try writing a song for him? You know, I go, try writing a song for him? He goes, yeah. I go, I don't write songs. And he goes, well, try it. So a guy, he had hound dogs he raised over there, right? Yeah. So I went, you ain't nothing but a hound dog crying out. So I did the whole song. You know, it took a little while. I put this with it, dead with it, all right? So I ended up making the song Hound Dog. So the old man, went home, told the old man I had a song for Elvis. He said, Elvis bought a song. So on the 45, side 1 was the song that Elvis bought. Side 2, he put Hound Dog on side 2 because he didn't think it was going to do anything, okay? He said, you know, the old man goes, look, you're 7 years old, all right? He goes, or 6 years old, whatever you are. He goes, there's people that make livings writing songs, all right? He says, so they're going to go with them, you know? So he said, now if you want Elvis to do it, you invested with Elvis, you had to order him to do it. So I said, okay, I want to order him to make Hound Dog. So he had to make it sing. So Hound Dog became the hit. The other one, I don't even remember what it was. It didn't do anything. So then I wrote Jailhouse Rock, Blue Suede Shoes, Don't Be Cruel, All Shook Up. You know, all his songs like that, you know, so he's making money. So I was writing other songs, and he was like Heat Wave by Martha and Vandellas. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Okay, then there was, it takes time to remember them all.
What happened about the hula
Glenn
hoops?
Campbell did one of my songs, right? John Denver did one of my songs called Rocky Mountain High. Alright? So anyway, what happened, I also come up with ideas. I came up with the idea for the hula hoop, wiffle ball bat, the frisbee. This is no shit.
Wait, see, talk about the wiffle ball bat, dude. I'm so in it. How did you come up with that idea?
Well, see, what I did is the kid next door used to play. I used to help him. You know, his dad wanted to put him in Little League. All right. So I told him, I said, hey, that bat's too heavy for that kid, you know, because the kid go like this, you know. And I go, what he needs is a plastic bat and ball, you know, to learn how to, you know, hit it. And he goes, plastic bat and ball. I go, yeah. I go, don't worry about it. I go, if I got enough money, I'm going to start making them. So I went to the old man, I told him, I said, I want him to start making a wiffle ball and a wiffle ball bat, all right? So then I wanted the wiffle ball with the holes so you could throw curves and all that with it, all right? Then I wanted the solid one, too. So they asked me what baseball player I wanted on the box, so I went with Whitey Ford. The pitcher, Whitey Ford, you remember him? All right. So then that's how I came up with the wiffle ball bat. Because the kid couldn't hold the bat, you know, he was like this, you know.
What made you call it the wiffle ball?
Well, I wanted a name that would be different, all right? So I just went wiffle, you know? Just like the frisbee, I just named it frisbee, you know, just right off the bat, you know? See, I invested in paper plates. So the old man comes up to me and plastic forks and all this, you're not going to believe it, all right? So he goes, see these paper plates, they're not selling, you're losing money. So I took the paper plates, I took the paper plates, I flipped them upside down, threw them to a buddy of mine, which came up with the frisbee.
Wow.
So then he said, I bet you can't make a better mousetrap. So I said, well, let me think about it. You know, one that snaps down? Well, I went with the one with the glue, all right? Now, I also did this. I came up with Bugs Bunny, Woody Woodpecker, and all this stuff, which you're not going to believe, okay? Anytime Hollywood needed a cartoon character, they come to me, okay? It was Porky Pig, it was the Roadrunner, all right? And there was Tweety Bird and all that, all right? They would come to me and they wanted a cartoon character, so I made money doing that, I guess, you know? So anyway,
you must have been rich.
Huh?
You must have been rich.
See, there was Elvis. I invested with Elvis. Then I invested with Howard Hughes. Then I invested with the Beatles in the 60s, all right? John Lennon came in. He said, now, if this works out, you're going to be really, really rich, all right? So I said, well, I'm already supposed to be rich because I came up with the idea for the clothespin, all right, the hair blow dryer. See, they used to have dryers. Women would they had a suitcase, and they would put it over their heads. You remember that? You don't remember that, do you?
No.
What's your name?
Well, that's the thing. I got to find out what my real name is. I go by Andy Hurd, all right? But the old man had the name Harvey Andrew Hurd, all right? So
H-E-R-R?
Yeah, but that's not my real name, see? John Lennon came in, he said, you're not going by your real name, your parents aren't your parents, you're supposed to be in L.A., not St. Louis. I looked at him like he was crazy, you know, because I didn't believe it, you know. I thought, oh, come on. So anyway, then he said, you want to invest with us? I said, yeah, so I invested with the Beatles. Now, the latest things I've come up with, before I let you go,
yeah,
the hybrid motor, and then there'll be 2 electric motors that go back and forth. You won't need any fuel at all. Then the gutters that are covered, the water stays in, the leaves stay out. Okay? Piping underneath the concrete, the snow and ice melts, alright? Then the key finder, you press the unit, blinks, makes a noise, finds your keys for you. The Showtime oven, alright?
That's awesome, dude.
Well,
take it easy.
I've been doing it all my life, really, you know?